Hey guys, good evening. Good evening. Hey y'all, this is All Signs with the good, the bad, and the ugly. Okay, I've been thinking about a reading, one that's y'all know I'm kind of I be I'm serious, but then I be trying not to be so serious, but I can't help who I am. I thought about a good reading for you guys because I thought about like everything in life is not peaches and cream. Everything is not all like fun and dandy all the time. There are some good and there are some bad, and there is some ugly, okay, in everybody's lives, okay, because it's just the way that the world works. It's just the way that it is. It is what it is. So we're gonna do Aries to Pisces, the good, the bad, and the ugly. I have been praying that this be a really good read, that God really comes in and speaks through me. Um, I've been praying to Archangel Hanael, to my spirit guides, so that they could step in and speak through me for you guys, so I can give you guys the accuracy of the reading, and take myself completely out of it for you guys, okay? So let's go ahead and get started. I kind of got a system laid out, so we're gonna stick with the system of the way that I got things to going, so we won't be on here long. I've been meditating on it all day, so hopefully um, God is with me, okay, and He's protecting me from any negative entities, negative spirits, anything that's negative that's being thrown my way while I'm reading this reading. That He protect me, okay, at all times. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. I appreciate you, and I'm asking God to please, God, come in right now, okay, and block all the trolls, because I really don't have time for it tonight, God. I'm just so not in the mood for trolling. So, thank you guys so much for blocking them right now, Jesus. Okay, Horus, thank you. So let's go ahead and get started, guys. Aries, hi, what's going on, Aries? Moon rising Venus and North Node. Thank you for joining me. Okay, we're gonna do the good first, and then we're gonna go to the bad, then we'll go to the ugly. So show me the good in Aries' life, Spirit. What's the good? This is gonna be pretty short and cut to the point. Hopefully it won't be too dry, Aries, but we're just gonna go with it, okay? So show me the good for Aries, Spirit. Show me some good stuff for Aries. Good stuff for Aries, okay? Ooh, the priestess, the Knight of Inspiration, and the priestess. The inspiration is swords. Hold on, Aries. Thank you, Aries, for starting this out. This is really good with this Knight of Inspiration and the Priestess. It's like, let me show you how pretty those cards are. But this is like you really running towards your inspiration, because this is the Knight of Inspiration. You're running towards your inspiration and listening to your intuition. And some of you are really powerful with this priestess that's coming out here. And it's like I see that you're awakening up, okay? You're awakening up and seeing the world in a different way. Okay? You're not seeing the world like the way that they want you to see the world, with people that's in control, with trying to control your mind and your thoughts. It's like you're breaking away from that and you're running away from that. Now you're listening to your spirituality so much more. You're following your intuition a whole lot. Your third eye is opening. This lady on this card, her third eye chakra is opening. So do you see how her third eye chakra is opening? So it's like you're really tapping into your intuition. She is holding the moon. So it's like your emotions and your feelings, your heart chakra. I'm seeing your heart chakra is opening up. I'm seeing that your third eye chakra is opening up. Some of you Aries are doing a lot of meditating and really focusing in on your intuition. Okay, so that is the best good way to start this reading out, with the good thing that's coming up for you, Aries. So some of you are paying more attention to the zodiac signs, and you're paying more attention to the moon. Okay, so that's a good thing. You're following like the moon cycles and stuff. So that is really good. The new moon, the full moon, the waning waxing moon. That's a really good thing. This is like fireworks. You see them fireworks coming up, on that card. And then it's like really running towards a new way of thinking, a new way of being, a new way of seeing the world. So that's your good. That is your good. Okay, now let's see the bad. Okay, and I'm doing the bad as a way of learning. Okay, the bad is not anything that's gonna. The bad is something that you could learn more about doing. Okay, and yeah, this is the bad is just a lesson. Everything in life is a lesson. So let's see what is the bad that Aries can learn more about. Okay, what is the bad? Okay, ground yourself. Exactly. With all this you learning your spirituality and all this stuff, Aries, with learning to be more grounded. And it's only bad because you're just not learning how to do that, how to meditate. It takes a lot of skill to meditate, for real. It takes a lot of practice to be able to meditate, to be able to tap into your spirituality. It takes a lot of practice. So that's the bad, Aries, is you just learning how to be more grounded with your thoughts and learning more knowledge. And then she got, it's like the temperance on this card too. So learning how to be more patient, Aries, just learning how to be more patient. That's really good. With you, this is number 15. So some of you could be this is actually the devil. It's number 15 is the devil. So it's really like not letting the devil come in and deter your thoughts, deter your way of thinking. And that's everybody, not just you, Aries. Okay, this is lessons for us all. This says the more connected you become with your body, the more insight, strength, and clarity you will experience. If you are used to living inside your head, this process could be initially a little uncomfortable as you become conscious of all the numb, dead, painful, unprocessed areas inside your body. Yet, if you courageously work on becoming fully embodied, Aries, you will become more present, healthier, deliberate in your actions, and concrete in your life choices. Others will trust you and offer you more auspicious opportunities. You will no longer have to push or force things to happen. You will experience a knowing that the right possibilities are coming to you in the perfect way at precisely the best time. And see, I love that because that's just the way that you're working out here with the good, okay? And healing your bad. learning. Okay, you're bad. Oh, thank you, Spirit. That lined up pretty doggone good. Now let's see what's the ugly. Okay, what is the ugly for Aries? And the ugly is going to be, I'm doing all the cards in reverse. Okay, I'm telling you that off top. I'm doing all these cards in reverse so we can see what is blocking. What is the ugly that we can change to become the better? So, what is the ugly that you need to work on, Aries? What is the ugly that you need to work on? Okay, so let's see. We got 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's see. We got the 8 of swords. Okay, the 8 of swords. Okay, I gotta put it in reverse. So I'm taking everything in reverse for the bad, for the ugly. Let's see. 5, 6, 7, 8 of swords. 207. And that's number 9. 207 is 9, so that's Virgo. So you may have Virgo in your chart. So let's read a little bit of the blockage for the 8 of swords. The 8 of swords reverse signifies the need to question our memory of past conversations and situations. Why? Because our memories are not always accurate. Okay, in fact, unless we are blessed with perfect recall, our memories can be distorted and our recollection flawed. Memories fade, and sometimes important details are forgotten. Sometimes our memories can become conflicted as one experience becomes confused with another. They can merge and mingle so that context and content are changed dramatically. There are also times when we become so focused on a detail that we no longer have any recollection of the true nature of the entire experience. So this is saying to you with the ugly is sometimes we forget things and it's okay to forget things. You know, some of you have been like really hard on yourselves because you can't remember every detail about a person that you may have lost. You know, but one thing I can tell you, Aries, about losing a loved one, I mean, it's me what I'm feeling about losing a loved one is what I really want to say to you is even though we may forget those little tiny details and memories of our loved ones, I can promise you that they will be there when the time comes for you to be for them to be there with you. Okay? Because that loved one, if I have to say this, if they lived the life that they came down here to do, then they are really watching over you and your guardian angels, and they will never let you forget them. They're gonna come to you in many details, in many forms, and with you over here with the good, listening, tuning into your intuition more, Aries, and grounding yourself so you can meditate more, you would not miss a chance on your loved one. Is not going to let you miss a chance out on them. So it may be ugly to you because you don't like that you can't remember things about them, but I promise you, you will never forget them. They will always bring it back up to you when you need them to, okay? So, yay, Aries, that's what I have for you. Let's go ahead and move on to Taurus. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope it really gave you a lot of insight to keep on growing your intuition and staying grounded and listening to your higher power, you know, and a higher source, and stay away from the way of the world, okay? Stay away from the things of the world. I tell people all the time, anything that the world tells you to stay away from is what you need to be running towards. And anything that they tell you to run towards, anything that the world promote is definitely something bad. You don't need it, okay? So yeah, Aries, I love you. Talk to you next time. Taurus. Hey Taurus, what's going on with you? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Let's get the good stuff for Taurus. What is the good stuff for Taurus? What is the good stuff for Taurus? What is the good stuff for Taurus, Spirit? What is the good stuff for Taurus? Thank you, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node for watching. Hit the like button, share, and subscribe as you come in. Okay, we got the Five of Swords that's coming out here for you for the good stuff. Now, the Five of Swords we know in tarot is the card of getting what you want and getting it at all costs. Let's see what it says in this book, and let's see why is that going to be the good stuff for you. The five of, okay, so this says, I am going to win. See, then I said that this is the card of getting what you want and getting it at all costs. So let's see. Towards this say, I am going to win. I am the one who deserves this. It doesn't matter who gets in my way. Nothing will stop me. I don't care who, I don't care what it takes to make this happen. Okay? So this say you're looking down, reflecting back the ways we can miss what really matters as we strive to win. Sometimes we find ourselves falling victim to someone else's ambition, iniquity, and other times it is we ourselves who are lost in the path to victory. So we forget about how we should get there, and we forego our better interest and our integrity, our balance, and our humanity in order to come out on top. Sometimes when we win towards, we lose. So how do you want to feel at the top of the ladder? You are climbing, huh, Taurus? Answer that. Where does it really go? What cost are you paying to win, Taurus? And what fallout is associated with those costs? Seek connection and trust, and ascend your friendship, forgiveness, and deep compassion. When winning your success resents the failure that it costs, how many broken stories forgive the pieces that you've lost? So this is Taurus. This is coming out as the good stuff. Now, we're nothing about that good, right? So what I'm going to say with you for this, since this is supposed to be the good stuff that's coming out, how do you really want to look when you get to the top? Okay? And I know you're striving to be at the top, but who are you willing to push over to get to the top? So that's something that you need to work on. Okay? I don't know how to flip that and reverse it. That came out in your good. So I'm not going to take it back. But what are you willing to take to do towards to get to the top? Don't, it's a lot of people willing to push people down to get to the top. It's a lot of people willing to pull people down so they can get to the top. So is that what you're willing to do? So you need to work on that. I don't know. That came out in your good stuff. Feelings of defeat, learning from lessons of loss. Fighting, winning at all costs. A time to extend an olive branch. You need to start extending some olive branches. And it seems like you shouldn't burn bridges. Taurus. What's really important? Failure, being hurt, and bullying. So this is a lot of like social stuff. Trying to climb the ladder, but at what cost? So that's your good. I mean, let's see what the bad is, Lordy. What is the bad, Jesus? What is the bad? I mean, I can't take it back, Taurus. Hey, B Savage, thank you for joining me. I see you are safe. I saw that you posted about a tornado, so I'm glad to see that you're safe. Thank you for joining me over here. I appreciate you for your support all the time, B, and all that good cooking that you be doing. So, Taurus, what is the bad? What is the bad for you, Taurus? What's bad, honey? Okay, learn from, see, your bad got learned from karma. See what I mean? So while you're doing all this stuff to get to the top, what goes around comes around. You better think about that too. What goes around comes around. No, nothing goes unnoticed. The universe sees it all. you know, Whatever you put out into the universe, I can promise you, you're gonna get it back, whether it's good or bad. We gonna get it back. So this is number 18, and that's the moon. You see the moons on there? And that's Pisces. So you may have Pisces in your chart. Let's see number 18. Let's go to 18. So this say towards your current experience is a culmination of karma you have occurred through several lives. Okay, and if you're watching tarot, you should know about several lives. Okay, because until we get it right, we're gonna keep coming down here to do it again and again and again and again. That's where deja vu comes from. Seems like I done been there before. It seems like I done did that before. How many times have you been down here to do it? Yeah, so we want to get it right so we won't have to keep coming back. So several lives. Each of these lives has offered you an opportunity to learn, discover, make choices, create connections, and either evolve or devolve. You are going through a time towards where you are being asked to compensate for an earlier deed from this or previous lifetimes. You can either complain about it and act like a victim or embrace the opportunity to use this experience for great inner progress while taking steps towards becoming a more honorable, honest, generous, compassionate, and giving person. See, you being tested. You being tested, Taurus. With this getting what you want and you're getting it at all costs, the universe is testing you to see if you're going to live your life like you did in a previous life. So are you going to be selfish like you was in a previous life? God is giving you a chance to turn it around. So you you better look at it as a test while you're trying to get to the top. You probably was real popular in a previous life. Look, I did a previous life reading. You should go and scroll and find that reading. But you was probably real popular in a previous life. And in this lifetime here towards, you probably feel like I got to be on top. I got to be popular. And you're doing it all wrong. You need to humble yourself. You're going to have to humble yourself. This is a time to go out of your way to do good deeds for others, no matter how inconvenient. Your family members are karmically connected to you. So you might look at what lessons they are teaching you and what healing you can offer them. This card also provides an opportunity to live in total honesty and integrity. This will require you to constantly check in with yourself and assess whether your actions are based on what you can gain or what you can give. You see? Thank you, Spirit, for lining this up. So you better ask yourself, is it worth it? Is it worth it? So let's see the ugly. What is the ugly, Taurus? What is the ugly? What is the ugly for Taurus? What is the ugly? My goodness. We are learning these lessons. I'm telling you, we are learning these lessons. Every day is a lesson to learn and grow and evolve. Every day. Okay? Because what is the ugly? Oh, the ugly, let's see. 5, 6, 7, 8. No, that's 10, 11, 12, 13. And that is air. So let's see. Notice 5, 6, 7, 8. The Eight of Swords again. Okay, Aries got the Eight of Swords, so you're getting the Eight of Swords too? Okay then. Well, let's read that then. Okay, let's go back to it. 207. That's it. Let me make sure. Okay. Let's go back to it. Let's read some more. You need to go and watch Aries reading, Taurus, because I'm not gonna read the same part. I'm gonna read something different for you. But you go and look at Aries, okay? Let's see potential blockage. Because these things are so long, y'all. I promise I can't read all of it. But let's read. Let's pick up to where we stopped with Aries. They say if you want an accurate log of your experience, the Eight of Air recommends that you keep a journal that you write in every day. Write everything down, Taurus. Write the story of your life. That way, when you look back at a moment in time, you have written account of that moment, that while still being one that is only from your perspective, will be more accurate than memory alone. The Eight of Air signifies the importance of not giving our memories too much power or influence over our present. Yes, there are times when we experience moments that change our lives so dramatically that we will never forget them. But there are also times when our egos, as magical and as wonderful as they are, can alter our memories in order to make them fit in a reality of our own making. Uh, Man, sometimes they can rewrite the entire script, change the dialogue, and create a moment that never even happened. Uh, and believing that it did will not make any more real, will not make it any more real. Be sure, Taurus, that what you believe you experienced is really what happened, because your mind will play tricks on you. And I tell people all the time, you can most definitely not rely on this human mind and this human brain, because they will have you throw the fuck completely off. You got to rely on your spiritual mind. You got to rely on your spiritual soul. Okay? Because you could be, people can be brain dead, but their soul and their spirits can still be alive. So you, that this mind will play tricks on you. So you need to write a lot of stuff down, because for some reason you keep forgetting that what you done did. You trying to climb to the top and you missing out on things. Be sure that your recall is as accurate as possible, especially if you are currently caught up in a he said, she said situation. So you will have the receipts, okay? So you will know exactly what happened. You won't forget nothing. You'll know exactly how to go back and change something. Everything changes with the passage of time, including our memories. Sometimes it serves us better to remember that our memories can be altered and not allow them to confuse the situation in the present. When you are asked to question everything, sometimes that means questioning yourself more than anyone else. All right, Taurus? So that's what I have for you. That ugly is you need to not seeing things as they really are. Sometimes you see what you want to see, Taurus. Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Sometimes you see what you want to see, so you need to write things down exactly how it happened when you remember it. Okay, because you gonna forget, and then you gonna flip it on somebody else, and then you gonna be getting some karma because you should have wrote it down. So yeah, that's what I got for you, Taurus. Let's go ahead and move on to Gemini. Let's go ahead and move on to Gemini. Okay, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Let's see the good for you, Gemini. Kayla, thank you for joining me. I see you. You're just tuning in. So, yeah. Cancer is coming up. You see that? Thank you for tuning in. We're gonna do Gemini, and then Cancer is gonna be next. So, thank you for tuning in. Let's go, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Gemini, show me the good for Gemini spirit. What is the good for Gemini? And I'm sure this is gonna be a part two. So we're gonna go to Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo. We're gonna go to Virgo, and then we'll do a part two with Libra to Pisces tomorrow. Okay, guys. So let's go, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Let's go, Gemini. Gemini, Gemini. What's the good stuff for Gemini, Spirit? Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. The Ten of Swords. I love it. Ten of Swords is an ending. Okay, it's definitely a ending. And then let's see. This is a real pretty card. I know Ten of Swords is kind of can be like hurtful, but with it coming up as in the good stuff, that means you're ending for a new beginning. Okay, and this is a lot of like backstabbing, betrayal, hurt, and pain that you're letting go. Okay, that you're letting go. So let's read the good stuff. Ten of voices. It's a lot of swords coming out here tonight. I haven't seen any earth, air, and fire yet. So it's a lot of swords. So this is definitely a lot of communication for you guys from your spirit guides. So tap in and tune in, okay? Thank you guys so much, y'all. Let's see. Tap in and tune in. Let's see. Ten of voices. The Ten of voices knows that no matter how severe this wound will be, she will heal and become stronger. Oh, she knows that any backstabbing circumstances or illusions that she has missed along the way will dissipate and mend with this major ending. She is ready to heal. So she turns and faces the swords head on. Oof. And yes, as expected, this ending is difficult. There are moments when she wants to give up and wallow. All the poor me's in the universe come knocking at her door, and she sits bravely with this painful closure, reminding you to experience and release any hurt you are holding on to. Do not allow it to set to muscle memory and avoid holding space for helplessness at this time, Gemini. Allow your parts to be lovingly stitched back together as they will elevate you to the top of the mountain, where any remaining voids will be filled with the opportunity for love. For healing comes, and at a cost, a soul swaying stronger still. For healing comes, and all the lost gifts, strength, and love, and will. See, that is so good. You are healing, okay? You are healing, and oh man, I love it so much. You are healing. God is so good, okay? With all this, you are healing. And then this is like, is opening you up for an opportunity of love. And Gemini, I feel like this, I know that Gemini, this has been real painful. The past, maybe, this is 10. The past 10 years have been painful. And like a decade, it has been really painful. But now God is like lifting you up and He's taking you through this. Like some of you have been feeling real down and things have just been coming at you over and over and over and over again. It's been coming at you. People have been putting you down, you know, and it's like the only thing you really had was God to depend on. And like He is so bringing you through it. My ear is ringing so loud. My ears ringing so loud. It's like, I don't know, like God is really whispering to you that He got you. Everything is gonna be okay, because you are facing your reality and you're like putting it all into God's hand. And that is so good. I love it. Gemini, I almost called you Virgo. So some of you have Virgo placements in your chart. I almost called you Virgo. You may have a Virgo rising or either or a Virgo North Node, a Virgo Midhaven. Let's see the bad for you, Gemini. What is the bad? What is the bad? What is the bad that Gemini can learn from this learning lesson? What is the bad? Listen to your listen to your guardian angel. And then I say that some of you Geminis, you feel like all you have is God, man. God and your spirit guides, your angels, okay, your ancestors. Listen to your spirit guide. It's like they are covering you. Do you it kind of this almost look alike. You know, it's like all these swords that you done turned and you're facing, and God is like covering you. Your guardian angel is covering you through all that. You know, it kind of like seems like they're covering you. Like all this pain you're going through, I got you. You are, this is, man, you are so strong, because I really feel like you are right here inside of that. Just giving it all to God and just letting Him heal you from all this hurt and this pain, all from helping you with these karmic lessons, man. Learning these lessons. Oh my God. This is the sun, number 19. Okay, you see that sun coming through that? And this is the sun. This is bringing you happiness and peace and joy in your life. Like I'm hearing God said, that is enough. You've learned your lesson. Like I got you now. This is enough. Enough of this bad. Okay, we're gonna bring some sunlight into your life. You see all that darkness around that, and you're being protected. You being protected from all that darkness. The sun is like you're being protected from all that. Oh my goodness, Jesus, Lordy, Lord, what is this? Let me read this. Oh man, look at how pretty that is. Uh, Listen to your guardian angel. You are being guided in a new direction. See, you are being guided in a new direction, Gemini. This say you are never alone. Your guardian angel is always there for you, protecting you, protecting you from harm and guiding you by creating images within your soul. Your angel knows the best path for you to follow and is trying to guide you in a new direction. This path might be different to what you envisioned, but if you are willing to trust, you will be gifted access to a diverse world of possibilities, which will lead you towards the most beneficial experiences for you and others. Your guardian angel is trying to help you to become more kind to yourself and to others. It asks you to spend more time in meditation and prayer, focusing on understanding more about your higher nature. In particular, what is eternal and truly meaningful for you and the world, as opposed to what is transistent. Oh my goodness, Gemini. I'm going to read your little action part. It says it's time to listen to your angel. Spend more time in the quiet of nature, thinking about the bigger picture. No matter what things look like now, you have the power to change yourself and your reality. Your angel will give you insight into the direction you need to follow. Every night before falling asleep, ask your angel to give you a sign, a symbol, via a dream or a vision of what you need to do next. This could be anything from creating healthy boundaries, changing your career direction, or healing your health issues. Okay, let's get the ugly. Let's get the ugly, Gemini. Let's get the ugly. Show me the ugly for Gemini, man. What is the ugly for Gemini? What is the ugly that's holding Gemini up? What is this ugly that Gemini needs to learn from? What is this ugly? What is the ugly? Okay, so we got two. So I'm going to take the one that came faced up, okay? And I may look at this one, I may not. I'm going to put it up top. So we got the, this is the four, look like of water. This looks like the Four of Cups. So let's see. 1, 2, 3. Let me make sure I'm getting it right. No, that's, oh yeah, that's water. So that is the Four of Cups. Okay, so Four of Cups. 274. Let's see. 274. 72, 73. Okay, 74. Okay, the Four of Cups, Gemini. Let's see. Look at what this say. Now, this is your ugly, because you are worthy. You are worthy. Some of y'all been going through a karmic cycle for so long till you really have started doubting yourself. This say you are worthy and deserving of all that you dream of. But remember, so is everyone else. What is your joy? Gemini, what if your joy comes at the expense of another person? Can you stand tall and proud and have respect for yourself if your happiness carries the price of another person's heartbreak or failure? Can you take genuine delight in your circumstances? Unintentional actions that cause hurt are one thing and can be forgiven. But what of the emotional consequences of an act done with awareness and intent? The Four of Water, when it appears reversed, listen, Gemini, this is the lesson. I'm feeling this is the lesson. The Four of Water, when it appears reversed, cautions you against vanity, arrogance, selfishness, and self-importance, and symbolizes a need to look yourself in the eyes. Are you about to choose a path that leads to another's distress or downfall? If the answer is yes, now y'all got to answer these questions for yourself, and you got to be really truthful with it, okay? Because God knows. Your guardian angel knows. If the answer is yes, be mindful of the fact that the universal law of cause and effect will hold court and sit in judgment. As always, there will be reward and consequences offered. If your choice is to continue forward, knowing that you may bring emotional anguish to another, be sure that the reward is far greater than the price you may end up paying. If you are at a crossroads, don't do it. You still have the opportunity to answer no and have your actions reflect the choice. So, this is saying, Gemini, whatever you dish out, you better make sure, damn sure you can take it. Okay? This is exactly what this is saying. You may think that you're doing things and you're not hurting nobody but yourself, but it's other people that you have to look out for too. And it's kids, okay? It could be kids, could be a husband, it could be a wife, it could be a boyfriend, could be a girlfriend, could be a baby daddy, a baby mama, whoever. Whatever choice you do, you better make sure you can take it. You better make, if whatever you put out on somebody else, no matter what they done did to you, you are not the judge. You are not the judge. You can't fight karma with karma. You can't do bad for bad. You want to so bad. I know it. I know you want to so bad. You want to give somebody back what they done gave you. But that is not your right. It's not. I know you want to hurt people just like they hurt you. But God said I can do it better. He said, if you just let me handle it, Gemini, I promise I can take care of them better than you can. Your guardian angel said, let me do it. Your guardian angel said, let me do it. I'm getting you out of this. I'm ending all this hurt and pain from you. Let me do it. God will assign somebody to get up that person and get back. You can't do it better than God. You can't get nobody that get back better than God, okay? So, I'm just saying, whatever you dish out, this year you better make damn sure you can take it, okay? All right, Gemini, that's your ugly. Want to get your get back from people. Let God get them people that get back, okay? So, let's go on to Cancer. Let's go to Cancer. Hey, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rise, Venus, and North Node. Thank you for joining me, Cancer. Hit the like button, share, and subscribe as you come in. Let's see what's going on with Cancer, Spirit. Show me the good stuff for Cancer. Show me the good for Cancer, Spirit. What is the good for Cancer? What is the good for Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Okay, we got the Six of Voices again. Okay, the Six of Swords. All this is a lot of communication I hear from Spirit. All these voices are talking. You guys, Spirit angels are talking. Let's see the Six of Voices. Okay, your good stuff, Cancer. The Six of Voices says, she stands at the edge of her sanity, not knowing how to go any further, but knowing she needs to cross to the other side. Looking up at the heavens, she sends a silent prayer for help and is answered by a lightness that she hasn't felt for so long. The muse of difficult transitions lends a helping hand to those who seek solace and passage to new states of being, living, and loving. Sometimes the way across the river is unclear and muddy. In these times, you should ask us to be open to receiving help from wonderfully unexpected places. Trust, Cancer, that serendipity will find you. Look for kind gestures of beauty and keep seeking the bright waters over tomorrow's horizons. As these root and stir inside your soul, you will be moved in the direction of small miracles. Yet forward she crosses her passage of silence, lack laughter without mentions, pervasive steeping, inner quiet, helped by kind intentions. Cancer, the good stuff for you is you are being guided into a whole new territory. You are being guided into a whole new world of being. You're being guided on a whole nother level in the 5D. Okay? You are being spiritually led. You have asked for it, Cancer, and it's what you're getting. You're on a whole nother level. Transition. Help coming from unexpected places. You didn't reach the place that you wasn't even expecting to reach, Cancer. God to put you on a whole nother level. And if that's what you've asked for, that's what you're getting. So you be looking for them, unexpected stuff to come in. My goodness. Successful expansion after a period of difficulty. Crossing the threshold. This is like the high priestess. Like you to cross the threshold. Changes and realignment. Distant covered in the hands of the muse. So that's the good stuff for you, Cancer. That you done crossed over into new territories. It's like I'm seeing in my head what I'm seeing being crossing over into different territories. Like I'm seeing goddesses and gods, like deities, is like welcoming you in. Like you are here, like come on in, come in, my child. Like you are on another level. Like welcome to this new threshold. Whew. Oh my goodness. Like I'm really feeling like you have stepped into new territory and you are being welcomed with open arms. Like this is really a spiritual gift that has been given to you. What is the good stuff? I mean, what is the bad stuff? What is the bad? That's the good. What is the bad? What is the bad? I hope I'm not. I don't know. What is the bad? What is the bad? What is the bad? Thank you, God. Thank you, God, for understanding. What is the bad for Cancer? What is the bad? We got Cancer. The bad comes with examine your integrity. With the number 11, which is justice, and that's Libra. This is examine your integrity. Okay, Cancer, let's see what that says. That is the bad thing. Oh my goodness, it's like a puppet on a string. It's like, who are you controlling? And who is controlling you? Who are you controlling? Like, this is some power. It's like this is like a puppet. Like, who? Okay, yeah, Cancer. This is like, be careful, because you can most. Who? Let me read. Let me read this. This say, stand strong in your conviction. Your I, the letter I, capital I, has been weakened, which means that you are vulnerable to other people's influence. Only you can decide through clear objective thinking and feelings what is best for you in this situation. Take the time you need to go within. Look at the bigger picture and ask, what are the long-term consequences of this decision? You are being asked to examine your personal integrity and make a stand for something that aligns with your strongest ideas. Cancer, the choices you make now will not only impact your life, but also your experience in the spiritual worlds and your future lives. Whew. Even though you may feel that you are giving up a fantastic opportunity, be aware that new, potent possibilities are opening up to you, and these possibilities will allow you to influence others in a truly positive manner, thus creating ripples of goodness in the world. Oh, that is such a heavy choice to make, because this really feel like God is telling you that you got a choice to make, and it's somebody that is influencing you, and it's like somebody wants to control you, and it's like, what choice are you gonna make? Like, what is the right thing to do here, God? When it's like God is putting so much on you, Cancer. Cancer, you're like one of those, you are a spirit guide, and you came down here to be a spirit guide. And it's like, once you find that out, and once you figure it out in this life, that that's what you are meant to be, there is nothing that can hold you back from doing that. You have to be the spirit guide that you came down here to be. And nobody can manipulate you and take you off of that path, because that has to be your main priority and your main focus, to stay on the path of being a spirit guide. Being a light worker and a spiritual guide, and knowing that you came down here to do that, once you have that knowing, it's like God says, like, I need you to be the number one for me. And God is not gonna like when a karmic comes into your life and tries to reverse it and flip it, and to keep you from going down the path that you know that you should be going down. You may lose yourself on this journey. But God is going to always turn his spirit guides around and push it up on them to get back on their path. No, he's not going to let nobody come in and manipulate you. And he's going to tell you that that person, you're going to feel it in your soul that this is not the path that you should be going down. And if you are a spirit guide, a light worker, God is going to tell you, hey, you learned your lesson from this karmic. Now it's time for you to move on. And other people are being influenced by it. So I'm going to need for you to examine your integrity. And then it's like this person is on a string right here being guided like a puppet. And then this person right here is being guided as well. Cancer, write down the situation or the opportunity that you're in. Think about it from at least six different angles. What are the short term and long term of the decision? What is your gut feeling? This is an opportunity to make a stand for what you truly believe in. Doing so will strengthen your sense of I and give you the possibility to make independent, powerful decisions in every area of your life. Once you have made a decision, imagine that there is a large yellow circle on the ground in front of you. Step into the circle, raise your right arm. The left arm can remain down and say, "This is me." Feel the strength of standing in your integrity. Man, these some lessons. I'm sorry, y'all. These are some lessons. You know, I'm sorry. I'm trying not to be so like I don't know. Show me the ugly. Show me the ugly for Cancer. I can't help it, y'all. I be trying to be a fun reader but I've just never been that type of person. I've never been like the type of person to just like gossip and all that stuff. I've always been a serious person. I've always been serious as a child. I've always been serious. I've never been so playful and it's been a life. Why am I talking about my life? What's going? Show me the ugly for Cancer. Oh man. Show me the ugly for Cancer. I knew I was different. I've always known I was different. I've never been the normal human. Oh man. Show me the ugly for Cancer. Show me the ugly for Cancer. I be trying not to be so serious all the time, but I can't help it. This is serious. I can't help it. This is really serious. God don't let me play too much. He's never let me play too much in this world. Everything that I've done in this world has just been so serious. And it's, yeah, what is the ugly for Cancer? Why am I talking about myself? Okay, the ugly for you is 5, 6, 7, 8 of fire. The 8 of fire. Let me find it. I'm excited to read that. 5, 6, 7, 8 of fire. 249. 247, 49. Okay, the 8 of fire. Let's go to the blockage. Look at that card. I'm going to show it to you up, but I'm taking it in reverse. But I'm going to show it to you upright, and then I'm going to show it to you in reverse. Okay, so I'll show it to you in reverse. Okay, so Cancer, this says, don't halt your own progress or hamper your growth. Can Do you see what I mean? Don't halt your own progress or hamper your growth at this time. Even if you may feel a bit lazy, or even, I don't know, even if you feel lazy, be your own advocate, Cancer, rather than your own enemy. And challenge yourself if you find yourself unwilling to act. The Eight of Fire reverse speaks to us when we are experiencing either a lazy mind or body. And it serves as a reminder that there may well be consequences if necessary changes are not made. And that those consequences will be of our own making. If you have become a perpetual planner who never follows through, or if you always promise and then fail to deliver, or even if you just feel it as all too much like hard work, the Eight of Fire reversed appears to warn you that inaction is a choice, and one that can have dire consequences. Now is the time, Cancer, to get up and move, to avoid having your life transformed in a manner that is not to your liking. So Spirit wants you to get up and be who you came down here on this earth to be, because time is of the essence. You cannot no longer hold yourself back. You have to continue to become your true self. Examine your integrity, because you know what you're supposed to be doing. You know what you have to do. There's no more stopping it now that you know. You have been invited into more territories. You have been invited to different spirit realms. If there is something that you want to do, something that you need to do, something that your soul is calling you to do, Cancer, you need to, that's your sign right there to do it. No more blocking it out. Once you know better, you do better. No more laziness, no more procrastinating. Okay? Love you, Cancer. Let's go to Leo. Hold on one second. After Leo, we're going to do Virgo, and then we'll call it and do a part 2 tomorrow. Hi, Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. What's going on, Leo? Thank you for joining me. Hit the like button, Leo. Share and subscribe as you come in. I appreciate you so much, Leo, for tuning in to Yola's Water Glass Tarot. Okay, I really hope that I have done you justice. Okay, what's going on, Leo? Show me, Leo, the good stuff for Leo. The good stuff for Leo. The good stuff for Leo, Spirit. What is the good stuff for Leo, Spirit? Good stuff for Leo. The Seven of Emotions, which is the Seven of Cups. as the good stuff, with plenty of options and plenty of choices. Okay, as the good stuff. What am I going to choose? What do I want? Okay, and the Seven of Cups can also be a card of confusion. So let's not get confused by all these choices that we have, Leo, because there are so many. What is the Seven of Emotions? Let's see. Seven of Emotions for Leo as the good stuff. Let's see. This says, all things possible lie before her, and she is fantasizing about having them all. Sounds like Leo to me. These swimming beauties are so alluring that they're hypnotizing her. She watches, knowing that today she can select just one opportunity. They look quite similar at first glance, but when she goes deeper, they all have special meanings. They all have special nuances. The muse shines light down into the water to help clarify her choices. Some are bejeweled and tempting. Some bewitched and triumphant. Some hide danger, and some are unable to see in front of them. All these beautiful little fins glimmer softly, vying for her attention, and she is being asked to choose one for her future. Like her, you must decide which choice aligns with your truth and settle on it. Lean toward that which brings you grounded happiness, Leo, and move from thinking into choosing and decide. Seven fins from the future swim out to greet me. Some are real and some are confusion, opportunities, choices. They float out to meet me. Others sink, a fantastic illusion. So you have a choice in front of you, Leo. And this is the good stuff. So many good choices. You want to choose all of them because they're all beautiful choices. Some are shimmering like diamonds, some are shimmering like gold. Which choice do you want, Leo? It's up to you. God has laid them all out for you. Choose wisely, because this is a everlasting choice that you're going to be making. It's going to be a good choice no matter what. But make sure that this choice that you make is one that you want to live with forever, because it's going to be with you forever. So what choice are you going to make? What choice are you going to make? That is a beautiful card. Pretty example. Show me the bad for Leo. What is the bad for Leo? 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 Okay, examine your integrity. Let's go again. So you got this, examine your integrity. Okay, this is the same card that Cancer had, Leo. So if you would like to know what examine your integrity about, rewind, okay, to Cancer on their bad stuff for Cancer and look at it there. And I'm going to get you another one. So kind of look at it as a bonus, okay? Because this is the exact same thing that Cancer had. And the meaning that Cancer had is the exact same thing for you, okay? So let's do another one, okay? I'm here to do another one. Let's do another one for Leo God. And okay, if that's what Leo needs, God, bring it back out, okay? So let's do another one, God. Is there anything else for God, for Leo God, okay? Except for God. Okay, excess clear thinking. Okay. Excess clear thinking. And that's, now see, that goes along with the Seven of Cups because they're both about thinking. Okay. So thinking and choices that you have to make. Okay. So let's see. It says clear thinking. Let's read that. That is I. The I. See, Cancer had that with the I. See, I'm going to show it up a little bit close. But you see how that is an I right there? So it kept on capitalizing the I. So you most definitely should look at Cancer's reading. That little thing right there. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. But yeah, so you definitely want to check out that card with Cancer, okay? And read that one with examine your integrity, okay? So let's read this one with excess clear thinking. Okay. So Leo, this says develop objective thinking about your situation and find the best solution. To think deeply about something, you have to develop your powers of concentration and allow yourself the time to connect all the pieces of your inner puzzle together. Profound thinking requires you to ask important questions such as how much time and energy do I have available during the day? And am I using my time in the most constructive ways possible? What is the most important thing to focus on today? You are being presented with some important decisions. Oh my goodness. See, you are being presented with some important decisions. This card asks you to not jump to conclusions based on your emotions. Instead, take the time to look at all the options and points of view available. Through this type of thinking, you will activate your highest intuitive faculties and will discover a new way to do things, a way you have not yet thought of. You are also being called to divide your thinking between everyday affairs as well as higher spiritual truths, which require you to expand your thinking into multi-dimensional thinking. So this is not even about more about material things, Leo. This is about spiritual things as well. So this is like, how is your mind thinking spiritually and mentally and emotionally? This is like you putting all three of those together. This is not you choosing only the matters of what your heart wants, but what does your mind want? What is your spirit calling you to do? Like, this is a life decision, a life choice. Like, whatever choice this is, decision that you have to make is really a choice that's going to affect your 3D and your 5D. So, this is like you need really clear thinking to make this choice. Let's look at the ugly for you, Leo. What is the ugly for Leo? Thank you, Leo, again for tuning in. What is the ugly? What is the ugly for Leo? Okay, that card kind of popped out. You got the Four of Wands. So, the Four of Wands. Okay. So, let's see. The Four of Wands reverse. Let me see what that says. 240. Okay, so this says when the Four of Fire appears reversed, it symbolizes a warning that something may be falling short of its target. Despite all caution and care, something may be about to go awry and not as planned. You may or may not be able to determine the cause, but just in case, it is time for scrutiny and double checking. Maybe a little adjustment here and there can get things heading in the right direction once more. Now is not the time for complacency. Be vigilant and prepared to act if needed. So this is like, with the ugly, it's coming out here like, now is not the time for you to procrastinate in making a choice that you need to make. Man, he be teaching. He said now is not the time for you to procrastinate in a choice that you got to make, Leo. You got to get clear. You got to stay focused, and you can't be deterred because you know exactly what choice you need to make. This is not a mind over heart, and it's not a heart over mind. This is a soul and spirit choice. And it's like, now is not the time to procrastinate. You need to make that choice. It's like some of you are trying to see, like, do what is going to be best for everybody. But I can assure you, Leo, that somebody is not going to like it, no matter what choice you make. You have to do what's best for the greater good. Because somebody ain't going to like it. So, that's your choice, Leo. Hold on 1 second. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Leo. Thank you for joining me. Let's go ahead and go to Virgo. Virgo is going to be the last one for tonight, guys. I hope you understand. We'll do Libra through Pisces tomorrow. So Virgo is going to be the last one for today. So let's go, Virgo. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Thank you for joining me, Virgo. I appreciate you. Let's go ahead and get the good stuff for you. The good stuff for Virgo. The good stuff for Virgo. Thank you, Virgo, for tuning in. Make sure you hit the like button to get the YouTube algorithm going for the video. Thank you, Virgo. Share and subscribe. The good stuff for Virgo. The good stuff for Virgo, God. What is the good stuff for Virgo, God? The good stuff for Virgo, God. Just the good stuff for Virgo, God. Look at that good stuff for you. The Queen of Pentacles, which is on here, the Queen of Materials. Ugh. Look at how pretty that card is. She's standing in that mirror and everything is beautiful. She is beautiful, okay? Fierce. This lady is beautiful, fierce, and fabulous, okay? It's like she looking at herself and she's saying, girl, you got this. She got that afro, okay? She got them big pretty earrings on. And then this is another, like, this is her, like, looking at her like, you are bigger than what you can only even imagine. Okay, you see how you're little here and then you're big here? Like, you should see yourself as that, Virgo, as bigger than life. Okay? Let's read the Queen of Materials. It's like she's sitting there and she's looking at herself like, girl, you are bigger than you think you are. You are more beautiful than you think you can even imagine. Like, you have so much to be thankful for. Like, look at how fabulous you look. Let's read the Queen of Materials, Virgo. Oh my goodness, I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. This say, strong and loving, determined and courageous. This queen stands beneath a poster of her upcoming prosperity and ascension premiere. Whoop! Oh, Virgo. Okay. Okay, I got too excited. The other muses lovingly, okay, the other muses lovingly tease her about her larger than life self portrait. But she knows that she must walk the talk in order to model the path to self love and self acceptance. This is for any Virgo placement, okay? She wants to nurture this in all of us. The path to wealth, health, and joyful abundance. And her unconditional love means she will always teach us how to do it for ourselves, instead of simply gifting prosperity. She will shower us with warm, nutritious meals and freshly dried linens to keep our spirits up and offer a limitless supply of opportunities for comfort and security. She shares a message of being independent and accountable within her safety net of life. She reminds you to lean on family and nurture those around you, and to welcome in the prosperity and success that is yours for the taking now. Self made and self believed. Self made and self believed. She stands abreast her self achieved, an image of projected self, of manifested dreams and wealth. A deep investment of her caring and multitudes of joyful sharing. Compassion hers, a special kind of earthly wisdom, set of mind. Oh, this Virgo right here is definitely a earth angel. And not only are you prosperous and abundant in health and wealth, you are spreading it to others so others can get the prosperity of health and wealth as well. That nurturing and caring, you're sharing it all. Like it's just like pollen. Like everybody can get some, you know, but pollen is annoying. But it's like you want everybody to have it. And it's like no matter where you go, Virgo, it's just like carries over to the next person. Because you want the next person to have it just as much as you got it. Because you're like a Virgo that knows that the universe holds it all. God has it all. And you know that there is more than enough for everybody out here. So you share it just as much as you have, you share it. So the more you give, Virgo, the more that you will receive. Oh, what's the bad stuff, Virgo? What's the bad stuff? What is the bad for Virgo? What is bad that Virgo can learn about? That Virgo needs to learn? What is the bad? 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 Release fear. Release fear, Virgo. Release fear. Number 25. So let's see. That's 7. So some of you could have Cancer in your chart. Let's see, 25. 25, 25, 19, 20, 22, 25. Okay, so Virgo, this says, start viewing life from a perspective of faith. You are only seeing one tiny aspect of the picture. Not with this big old picture that you're looking at. You only seeing one little tiny aspect. Oh, goodness. Let me just put them both up. You are only seeing one tiny aspect of the picture. And this is keeping you stuck in a situation you don't want to be in. Stop worrying and stressing. If y'all have been following me, Virgo, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Stop worrying and stressing. Things will only change when you start to take responsibility for creating your own reality. You need to come back into the present moment and breathe slowly and deeply. You have an opportunity to either create tranquility in your life or to feed fear. Only you can make that call. The focus on what you actually want to experience will bring magic into your life. Don't worry about how it will appear. Just open yourself to receive. So you got to stop being scared for all this health and wealth and prosperity that's coming to you. You got to be afraid of receiving it. You got to open it up and just start doing it. Action speaks louder than words. Okay? We have to walk the walk and we have to talk the talk. Okay? Okay, let's see, Virgo. Let's read your actions. Let's read your actions. Place your... Okay. So, Virgo, this says, place your hands on the part of your body where you feel fear most intensely. Breathe into this area for a few moments and allow any emotion to effortlessly rise to the surface. Ask yourself, what am I truly afraid of? Keep digging until you pinpoint the deepest fear that is driving your actions. Ask, what is the worst thing that could happen to me? Take a moment and truly imagine facing this possibility. Often, this process will start to dissolve the change. Breathe through the intensity of any fear and repeat the following. I no longer need you. I no longer choose to carry you inside me. I choose to free myself and become my loving self. Focus on seeing yourself courageously moving through life. Focus on seeing yourself courageously moving through life. Let's see the ugly. Let's see the ugly, Virgo. What is the ugly? What is the ugly? What is the ugly, Virgo? What is the ugly for Virgo? What is the ugly for Virgo spirit? Okay. This is... What is that? I don't know what that is. Let me see. Where's my book? Let me find it. That is the Nine of... Oh, the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles. 174. The Nine of Pentacles, Virgo. What are you... You're blocking it. You're blocking it. You blocking your money. You're blocking your wealth. You're blocking your... Let's see. Oh, my goodness, Virgo. Let's see. Let me show it to you upright, and then I'll show it to you in reverse. Okay. So let's see. There is a lot of truth to the old age that charity begins at home. What? Look at that charity begins at home. Yet so many people are willing to give to their families or a complete stranger. Tell, woo, okay. So many people are willing to give to their families or a complete stranger. A level of care and attention that they are unwilling to give to themselves. Let me read that again. There is a lot of truth to the old saying that charity begins at home. Yet so many people are willing to give to their families or a complete stranger a level of care and attention that they are unwilling to give to themselves. The Nine of Earth reverse asks, do you speak kindly of yourself? Or are you constantly criticizing what you perceive to be your flaws and weaknesses? Will you generously knit another person a sweater while you stand there shivering because you have not taken the time to knit one for yourself? Do you have a habit of giving your time to everyone else and leaving none for yourself? Remember, if you do not look after yourself and treat yourself with the same compassion and consideration that you offered others, this neglect may very well take a physical toll. And how will you be able to look after others if your health has failed you? If you are feeling under the weather, take the time to rest and heal. Address your health concerns, even the minor ones. The shadow nine of earth symbolizes a need to be charitable and kind to yourself so that you can in turn be kind and charitable to others. Oh, Virgo. So that's what I have for you, Virgo. Be kind to yourself so you can be kind to others. You have to take care of yourself first before you can take care of anybody else. Okay, it's time for you to start taking care of you. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, y'all. I appreciate you guys so very much. That was part one. I should have put part one in the title, but I'll go and change it. Part two will be tomorrow, Libra through Pisces. I hope you guys are enjoying the read. If you are, put it in the comments that you are enjoying the reading, okay? And let me know what you thought. Let me know what you think about it. You know, I appreciate you guys so very much. Enjoy the rest of your night. Thank you, very happy Mondays. I appreciate you. Thank you, Be Savage. Thank you, Kayla. All of you guys for tuning in and hitting the like button, sharing and subscribing. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.